a hand and you'll see all we're meant to be. Don't blink your eyes, live hard, live free. The world is yours if you
I would just like to see how many men I'm going to have to thieve before I actually hit level 40 thieving, and the game is telling me that I'm going to have to thieve 4,616 more times. That's going to take a while. There's level 10 thieving, and there's level 20 thieving. Steve UK 87, thank you so much for the good luck message, bro. Wherever you are a legend. I missed the recording, but we've just hit total level 500. I'm nearly a quarter of the way to maxing. And we're just about to hit level 30 thieving, with just less than 3,000 pickpockets to go. Another Captain Arrow random event, and we get a gold necklace, which looks much nicer than that tatty brass necklace I've been wearing. Beautiful. 4 hours later, we have 35 thieving. We have about 1,800 thieves to go, which is roughly 2/3 of the way, so not much longer to go. It took roughly 45 minutes to go from level 35 to level 37, so we probably have about an hour and a half to get the last 3 levels. Let's go. Just coming back from our second Bob random event. I was a bit confused the first time, but the second time was much quicker, and that takes us up to level 10 fishing. Lovely. I ran out of the cooked meat that I had due to the damage I was taking from thieving men, so I cooked some more of the raw meat I had in the bank, and we hit level 40 cooking. We can now cook lobsters. Not that I will be getting any raw lobsters anytime soon, but still a nice level to have. We are just about to hit level 38 thieving, and with that level comes the ability to pickpocket master farmers, which is an Ironman's best way, in the early stages anyway, of obtaining seeds. That could be very important a bit down the line. And with that last pickpocket, we hit level 40 thieving. We can now pickpocket from guards. There is a guard just north of the house I've been pickpocketing the men in, so we'll do that straight away. I think it took about 7 hours in start to finish. Can we pickpocket? No, we can't. We failed the first one. Can we do it the second time? Yes, we can. Perfect. So the thieving goal for this chunk is now complete. And that takes us right back to where we were for most of the first episode, which is back in the giant rat pit. We've just hit level 45 hit points, which takes us up to level 55 combat level, and I believe we've got roughly 3,000 more rats to kill, so this should go a lot quicker than the first 4,500 due to the fact we've got much higher levels now. You can see I'm just pretty much one-shotting them all because I'm a beast. Let's get on. In the first episode I was running between the bank and the range, which took about 20 to 30 seconds per inventory, So if you can do that in the background, my cat is just having a sneezing fit. But this is saving a lot of time by just making a fire right outside the bank, and we've just hit level 45 cooking, giving us the capabilities of being able to cook swordfish. Got another beekeeper's random, and due to the fact that we have the full outfit, we now are guaranteed flax every time, which is very nice for early crafting XP. We now have 68 flax in the bank. One more bone until we unlock our first protection prayer. 37 prayer. We can now use protect from magic. It will not be useful in this chunk, but it'll be useful in future chunks. That is so nice to have, and we've got that all from killing rats. That's how many giant rats we've killed. We have protection prayers just from killing rats. It's up a clue scroll, which is in the Lumbridge chunk, and because of the Whacker canoe we are able to get there and back, so there is a potentially unlockable chunk for us, which means that I'm going to keep this beginner's clue just in case we unlock the Lumbridge chunk next, as we have had about 30 to 40 beginner's clue scrolls so far that we have been unable to do, so I'm going to keep this one just in case we roll that next. 5,000 giant rats killed now. We have set ourselves a target of 7,500 so we can get the cooking level we need. So that means we are 2/3 of the way to the goal. 5,000 giant rats killed. That's a nice number to see. Got another prison Yanil random event, and we got a nice reward of 320 coins. That's probably one of the better ones I've had so far. Normally you get like 80 coins or something, so at least this is a little bit more worthwhile my time. And another prayer level coming in, level 38 prayer. That's a few hundred kills in between prayer levels now, so it's taken a while. 56 combat as well. We're only 2 levels away from protect from missiles, which is the prayer we will be using when we face Obor. And a strength level that's just come in, level 53. I think I'm going to go all the way to level 60 before I start leveling attack and defense more. So we're just halfway to level 60, we have to do the same again. But we're getting there, the levels are coming up and the kills are getting quicker. We got one of the pinball troll random events and we got rewarded with 5 rubies. That's such a nice reward, so when I can make jewellery I'll be able to make rings of forging if I can get my hand on some gold bars, and that'll be very nice when we start to train our smithing. We can make iron bars without failing with those 5 rubies, so that is really nice. 47 hit points. We got a maze random event, and instead of looting the chest every minute for 100 minutes like in the first episode, we decided to get the reward from the middle, and we got 5 nature runes, 353 iron arrows and 6 mithril ore. The arrows are really nice, although I don't have any access to a bow at the moment, and when I have the capabilities of training smithing I will have to make those into mithril bars. Another strength level, level 54 strength. Level 39 prayer coming in, 1 level to go until we reach protect from missiles. But this room is actually so nice. There's 3 rats and there's 4 bones spawned around the outside, so even when the rats are all dead and waiting to respawn, we can still walk around the outside and get some free prayer XP. It's going a lot quicker than I thought it would. Now 1 level to go until protect from range. Level 55 strength. We're getting strong now. 511 rats until the next level. Let's keep going. Another troll random, and this time we get 5 sapphires, which will be used to make rings of recoil or maybe an amulet of magic in the future, but it's a really nice way of getting gems, probably my best way right now. And another hit points level, this time level 48. And many giant rats later, we have reached level 40 prayer, the level that we can use to protect from missiles, which should be so important when we fight Obor in the future. If you had told me 3 weeks ago that I would get protect from range purely from killing rats in Edgeville dungeon, I would have called you a madman, but here we are. Another strength level, level 56. Another beekeeper random means more free flax. How many do I get this time? 5. That's generally not worth my time. We just got our last piece of the camo gear random event, and I decided to look at my collection log, and it turns out that I've finished every single set except the mime set and of course the stale baguette, but that's pretty much 3 or 4 full outfits, and that's pretty cool. Just one more set to go. And we get one more prayer level. We are now up to level 41 prayer. This is the last level we will get whilst killing these giant rats. So we've come a long way, all the way from level 1. We've currently got level 57 cooking banked. We just need to get the last few. Level 58 requires 10,500 XP and it's 30 each. So it's probably about 350 more rats to kill. And then this grind is finally over. Level 49 hit points. This will be the last HP level of the giant rat grind. Ah, it feels good. And now we have level 57 strength, which is the last combat level we will be getting before the giant rat goal is finished. I believe we have about 150 or so more to kill, so we'll just grind these out quickly and then we'll go and cook everything. That was the last inventory of the giant rats. We now have enough meat to get level 58 cooking. That was such a long grind, but it's now done. That was probably more tedious than the woodcutting, because with the woodcutting I could click once every few minutes, but with that I had to click every few seconds. Every time I killed a rat I had to pick the meat up, bury the bones, go around the room burying more bones, kill all the rats, and it took such a long time. But we are done. It is now time to cook it all, so it will probably take a few hours, but once we've cooked it all we can then start fighting the hill giants. We got a dunce random which gives us a book of XP, and we're going to put it on smithing, and now I believe we're only one more away from level 3. Level 50 cooking coming in. The cooking levels are so much quicker than the combat levels. It's beautiful. Level 55 cooking. We can now make anchovy pizzas, which I don't think I've ever made one of before. There's only 3 levels to go and then we're done. And now for a wholesome bit of content. I've been in mod 317 for the entirety of my playtime on this one junk account, and whilst I've been here I've met 3 lads who are doing a very similar challenge to me, but they are all working together in a group Ironman to work together to achieve every goal in the chunk before they finish. Now they've all been very supportive, and I told them that I was making a video and they subscribed, and he asked if he could be in it, and obviously I'm not going to say no to that. I don't have an ego, so I'm just so grateful for the support. So he came by to watch me get level 58 cooking, so I'm just going to go to the bank and grab the last remaining meat out. I'm going to dress up for the occasion. I'm going to put my chef hat on. I'm going to start a fire. And I'm going to cook the last 10. Let's do a countdown. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level 58 cooking. Oh my goodness, I can now cook pita bread. Let's do a spin, let's do one more, let's do a headbang, let's rock the fuck out. Now I don't think I can actually burn the pita bread, but I need to make sure I make the right dough here, because otherwise I'll have to kill another 50 odd imps to get another pot of flour. Right, I just need to make the right dough. Here we go, pita dough, yes, use the dough on the range. Yes, I've done it.
It's done. Yes, Mr. Frodo. It's over now.
I just wanted to put a quick clip in the video just thanking everybody who's made it this far, and for everyone who has shown me support from the first episode. For the first couple of weeks I got about 30 new subscribers, which may not sound a lot, but that basically doubled my subscriber count. And after the video had been out for a couple of weeks, suddenly overnight I got an extra 40 or 50 in a couple of days, as well as an extra 500 views, which took me past 100 subscribers. Now to most people that's really not a huge milestone, but to me, I've wanted to make YouTube videos for a long time, but everything that I posted kind of flopped. So I just wanted to thank everybody who has given my content a chance, and if you do like the content, let me know anything I could do better. Give me suggestions down below, like and comment, even drop a subscription if you feel like it. It would truly mean the world to me. Thank you. Recording my first hill giant kill. Can I get really lucky and get a curve bone on the very first kill? I highly doubt it, but let's see. Hitting loads of zeros. We're gonna get lucky. No. So that's the first kill of, it could be many thousands. We're going to be staying at Hill Giants until we've got at least one giant key, one long bone and one curved bone. The curved bone is 1 in 5,000, which is by far the rarest, and even on my main account, which has nearly 180 days of game time, I've never got one, so I'm not sure how long I'm expecting to be here. Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention. I've got 4 HP. Okay, I'm just going to drink this beer and try and get back to the bank. These hobgoblins can aggro, but I don't think they can hit 5, so I should just be okay to walk past them and get back to the bank. Oh, I need to be more careful because I'm going to end up losing my status in a stupid way. And here's the first strength level of the Hill Giant kills, level 58. Ah, that's nice. We've got the longbone drop. That's the first of the 3 collection lots that we're going for. It is the second rarest, of most common being the giant ski, which is 1 in 128. The longbone is 1 in 400, and we've got it on kill number 122. Very nice. We got a book random event, and we're gonna chuck it onto smithing, which is gonna get us level 3, slowly creeping up. We missed the level again. I am so bad at recording these levels, but we've just hit level 50 hit points. That is so nice. Level 50. And there is the first prayer level of the Hill Giants grind. Level 42 prayer. We're now 1 level from protect from melee, and I'll soon have every protection prayer that we need. There it is, that's what we've been waiting for. Giant key has been acquired. I was beginning to think that they didn't actually drop from the Hill Giants as we've killed 274, but we finally get our first of many giant keys. I'm so happy and a bit relieved, to be honest, because we were more than double the drop rate. Giant key number 2, about 50 kills after the first one. Hopefully the floodgates open now and we can start getting a lot more. We actually got the recorder on in time to capture the level. That's level 51 hit points. Giant key number 3 coming in. It's crazy how RNG works. It takes nearly 300 for the first one, and then in the next 100 kills we've got 3. Kinda crazy. I wasn't really paying attention, so I looked back at my screen and thought we had a curved bone lying on the floor waiting for us, but no, it was actually the second long bone. In just about 400 kills we've got 2, so we're being spooned a bit. But I thought it was the curved one. Nice big level coming in here, level 60 strength. We're going to switch to attack now because we have been hitting a lot of zeros, and it would be nicer to get quicker kills because we are wasting a lot of the food we have made and we don't want to go back to the rats to get more. But it's nice to have level 60 strength. And with that latest attack level we have reached level 48 attack. And that takes us to total level 575. It's just a nice looking number. Decided to have a break from Hill Giants to chop some trees while I'm doing some work. And we got an easy clear scroll that again we have to drop because we cannot do it. And we also get level 79 woodcutting. I must have missed the clip where we got 43 prayer, which is hugely annoying, but we've just hit level 44, which now has unlocked Eagle Eye, which will be very useful in the future. However, I do not have access to a bow right now, otherwise that would be very useful. There it is, our 10th giant key. In how many kills? 8, just less than 850, which is massively below the drop rate because it's 1 in 128, so we're averaging 1 every 85 kills, which is really lucky, to be honest. I'm very happy to have that many, but still no curved bone. I can't actually be upset right now because I'm nowhere near the drop rate. I'm not even a fifth of the way towards the drop rate, but please just give it to me early. Missed the level, but it's level 53 hit points and level 64 combat. The third longbone coming in, we are massively below the drop rate still, just less than 900 kills, and we've got 3 longbones. If this is a theme to go on, then hopefully I'll get the curved bone before 5k, but RNG doesn't work like that, does it? Having to post commentate this clip because we had a clip that had us getting 50 attack, but that seems to have errored and I can't put it in the video. So we've got 50 attack and now we're training defense. Going to get defense up to level 50 before training strength again, and there's just level 42 defense coming in, and there's level 45 defense. Level 47 defense coming in. It's been about 7 levels since we've got any notable drops. We have had 0 giant keys in that time, so the keys are drying up a bit, but we are still ahead of the drop rate, I believe. Another genie. I've had quite a lot of genies recently, and we're going to whack this on smithing just the same as all the other ones, and we're getting closer to level 5. Oh my god, I don't believe it. We've just got rune javelins from the hill giants. Not that they're of any use to me, but they are rarer than the curved bone. They are 1 in 5,400. Why couldn't that have been the curved bone, man? Ah. Coming in at the end of this kill, level 45 prayer, and oh my god, we've got a longbone on the same kill. I was just setting the recorder up to capture level 45 prayer and we get a longbone on the same drop. That's actually crazy to get that at the exact time I had the recorder up. But there we go, 45 prayer. So, I tried to kill a black demon with my best weapon, which was a steel longsword. And obviously, if I straight up just punch, just straight up fight the black demon, then I'm going to get destroyed because they can hit, I think they can hit 20s or 15s, something like that. But after about 7 to 8, maybe 9 minutes, I couldn't hit it. 50 attack, 60 strength, and it's still just basically full HP, and every time I took a bit of damage off, it took so long again that it would regenerate the damage that I dealt to it. So like, I don't think it's possible for me to kill one. Maybe I should train my magic up, but at the minute I only have about 100 or so mind runes. So I don't think magic's a viable option to try and kill one either. Hill giants only drop 3 mind runes at a time, and I think it's 1 in 64. So I won't get many mind runes from them. An alternative is to kill the men. There are a lot of men in that hut above the bank, and they drop 9 mind runes every 1 in 64, so that could be a potential way of getting more runes to be able to kill one. But one of my chunk tasks is to get a rune chain body and a black sword, as those would be my current best in slot if I'm not going to be able to kill Obor. So I've got a lot to think about. Maybe trying to get my stats up and maybe trying again at 60 attack, but right now it's impossible. Here I am getting level 50 defense, just training on some hobgoblins because they're aggressive, and I'm just doing some work, so it's nice and easy training whilst I am working. At the end of another hill giant trip, we get a genie on the way back to the bank. As usual, we're going to put this on smithing, and now we are only 1 lamp away from getting level 5. So we've just got a loot path from the hill giants, and I'm pretty sure this is very, very rare to get. I'm just going to check the wiki quick, but I believe this is rarer than 1 in 5k. I think this is the same as the rune javelins, which if so is quite crazy because we've got 2 1 in more than 5k drops in less than 1300 hill giants, which to me is absolutely insane. I just wish it was the curved bone. I haven't seen a Chaos Talisman drop yet, so I believe this is quite rare as well. It turns out it's not as rare as the 1 in 5k, it's only 1 in 1.8k, still pretty rare though. Level 55 hit points coming in. We had a troll random event and we got 5 emeralds, which is going to be very nice in the future when we can make dueling rings, when hopefully we unlock the chunks that allow us to use the dueling rings. Very, very nice. And there's level 61 strength coming in. Since we got 50 attack and 50 defense, we're going back on the strength grind. So we're going to probably get to maybe level 65, maybe level 70 before we train attack and defense again. And there's my first giant key in about 300 or 400 kills. We've now got 12 in just over 1500, so we're getting back to the actual drop rate after we were spooned for the first 10. We got 10 in about 850 kills, and then since then we've got 4 in about 700 kills. And just so I'm chatting to another one of the One Chunk clan members who's also around the Edgeville chunk about how we could potentially solve the Black Demon problem, we get our 5th longbone. That's 5 longbones in 1600 kills. Level 62 prayer. We're closing in on 600 total level, and our max hit is now 8 with an iron mace. I'm not sure at what level it will become 9, but we're starting to kill them a bit faster, taking less damage and hitting more often. Longbone number 6, 100 kills after the 5th one. My last kill of the trip has been interrupted by a count check. Now I'm very low HP, so I need to make sure I don't actually die here, because that would signal the end of my hardcore journey. I don't really want to waste too many prayer points because there's no way of restoring them, so I am going to just run away and I'm going to flick pray melee while I run past the hobgoblins, because I've learned from my last mistake and they can actually hit 5, so we just need to be a bit careful here. Play a bit safe, don't risk the hardcore status for no reason. Okay, we're safe. And we're actually going to use the lamp now, and we've reached level 5. And here is level 63 strength. That also takes us up to level 600 total level. That's actually a really nice milestone to get. We've gone from base 1s all the way to level 600 only in the Edgeville chunk. That's quite a nice achievement. I'm sure it will go a lot higher, but for now that is a very nice number to look at. We got another Chaos Talisman. I'm not sure how long it's been since the last one. I think maybe about 300 kills. But if I remember correctly, that's another 1 in 1.8k drop, so to get it so few kills in between, it's pretty crazy. Right guys, we just hit 2000 hill giant kills, and we've also hit total level 600, so I believe that is a nice milestone to end the video at. Now we've made quite a lot of progress this video. We've gone from level 1 to level 40 thieving. We've also cooked the rest of our rat meat, and we've got combat stats to 50 attack, 50 defense, 63 strength, 56 hit points, and level 46 prayer, as well as getting 1 extra woodcutting level to get to level 79. We've also lamped our way to 5 smithing, and I've got 2 bob random events to get to level 10. Now here is a look at my bank. We've got a nice amount of herbs from killing the hill giants, a nice amount of runes as well. Now as I said, I've only got 128 mine runes, so I'm going to look to add to that in some way next episode so I can start training my magic. a few ores, not too many. We've got loads of birds' nests. I think we've got more than 100 birds' nests now. We've got 4 full outfits, and here is my loot from the Hill Giants. We've got 13 keys, 6 longbows, nearly 100 ensouled heads, and loads of seeds. So when we start unlocking seed patches, that is going to be perfect for us. But for now guys, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment and subscribe, and get ready to watch episode 3, which should hopefully be coming out very soon.